Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play New Light as recorded by John Mayer on guitar. Now this song is really based around one main chord progression, but there's a few little tweaks we're going to do to it in the intro and the pre-chorus. I'm going to explain it note for note, and I'll even show you the funky guitar breakdown in the bridge. But before we dive in, I've got a gift for you. If this is the first video of mine you've seen, you've got to grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And if you want to learn to play solos like John Mayer or come up with cool parts all over the neck, then this sheet is really going to help you out. And all you got to do is go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below as my gift to you. All right, well, with that said, let's dive into this song. Let's break down how to play New Light as recorded by John Mayer. Now, the first thing I want to cover is really just the main progression, which is just a 4-bar progression. And this is the majority of the song. So let's start off with that. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, then it loops around. So the chords that I'm playing here, and I'll show you easy versions, and then I'll show you kind of more the way that John Mayer plays this, at least from the videos that I've seen of him playing. There's some cool acoustic versions where he's just playing basically just acoustic guitar and vocals. So the chords are essentially A minor to D, then G, to C. We're gonna have a little walk down, where the bass walks down, puts a B in the bass, and then goes back to A minor. So you could use just typical chords like this, where you play like from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 1, open for A minor, and then D from the 4th string down, open, 2, 3, 2. G, you could play any G that's comfortable for you. Here's a good one, 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. And then C, from the 5th string down, 3, 2, open, 1, open. But what I'll often do is play more bar chord shapes in a John Mayer or Jimi Hendrix style here with my thumb. So I'm playing like a minor chord like this, but the thumb version. Then I go to a D bar chord here like this, just index and then, barring there at the 7th fret. And then G looks like this, which is basically a major chord here, a movable thumb chord. And then C looks just like the D, but down 2 frets. Then when you walk the bass down, you can either move that index finger, just play that one note, or you could, it's really kind of this singer-songwriter move, where you walk down there. You could play like a G over B, like that, just 2, open, open. So that would sound like this. Back to A minor, D. So that comes on beat 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So what I'm playing rhythmically here with the strum hand is just 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and doing all downs with a little bit of palm muting. Now, in the intro, the second time, we just hit that G and we hold it. So as I said, the majority of the song is just A minor, D, G, C, and then the little walk down over and over. But there are a couple changes. So in the beginning, right before the verse, when we get to that G, we just hold it. So that's going to sound like this. There's those little keyboards, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da, there's like these little lines there that the keyboard does. So you hold that G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, then you go to the verse and you restart. Okay, now here's where we have a little variation. This is the pre-chorus section. And the lyric reference here is, "Oh, you don't think twice." Here's what that sounds like. We're into the chorus, "If you give me just one night." So let me explain this pre-chorus. We're playing that main progression, A minor, D, G, but here we go to B7. Okay, and that's just a bar chord here in 7th position, 7, 9, 7, 8, 7, 7. Then back to A minor. This is the chorus. Then we do our main progression 3 times. After the 3rd time, we play it again. But when we get to G, we just hold it. 2, 3, 4, just like we did at the intro. And then we're back to the verse. Okay, now later in the song, there is this sort of funky breakdown for the bridge, and this part's really cool. Now for this funky guitar part, the main part, I think, takes place just more on the top 3 strings, and it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got this little figure here where we're moving from a D triad to a G triad. And this is going to be on the top 3 strings. I'm playing 7, 7, 5, and then moving to 7, 8, 7, which looks like a D chord just all the way up at 7th position here at the 7th fret. Now we're going to go 2 strums on each chord. So a down and an up on the D shape, and then 2 downs on this G here. So, and what really makes this cool is the combination of this riff and then the bass, or the band is really playing, they're playing like the 1 chord G, and then you've got, and then it goes to C, then it goes to E minor, and then a D, and then there's this little guitar pickup. You know, John Mayer starts his solo, and that goes back to the main progression. So remember, it's primarily about that main progression, and then we'll make those tweaks for the pre-chorus and the intro, and then after that, you can add in the funky guitar breakdown in the bridge. Then you just go back to that main progression. Now, to help you even more put this together, be sure to pick up my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And if you want to learn to play solos like John Mayer or come up with cool parts like what you hear in this song, this guide is really going to help you out. So just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below as my gift to you. Next, I want to hear from you. Comment down below and let me know your favorite John Mayer song. Just comment it down below. As always, thanks for your support, and we'll catch you in another video real soon.